Let's do our tap goal this morning for 25K. This is my first time in like over a year doing business in the morning. So for those of you that don't know, we have a workbook called Sell Your Stuff. We are on page 16 of the workbook. So everybody, while we're going through housekeeping, go ahead and get your workbooks. Page 16 is where we're at today. Okay. Yeah, this is a good book. And so basically it takes you through step by step on how to get ready so you can start selling stuff quickly on TikTok and Instagram. If you do not have the workbook, then go click the link in my bio, tap the first button. It'll get you the workbook and it will also get you some video recording. So if you have been behind, you can get caught up. Okay. Let me pin it over here. Boom, I got it pinned to the bottom of my thing right here on YouTube. So y'all can just click it and go over there and get it, okay? Or copy and paste it. Hey, unapologetically, how you doing, honey pie? Good morning, good morning. Well, good day, good day. All of that good stuff. Okay, so things that we've already covered that you should have built out is actually going through the process of what is your niche, who are you selling to, why are you selling it to them, how's it going to assist and help them. Then we went through the process of building in your opt-in page and selecting the proper images that represent your audience well or represent something aspirational that they would like to get to. Unapologetically, thank you for a gift. Let's see. What was it? This is weird. Why isn't it showing? It just says that you sent a gift, but I can't see it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But thank you, Elisa. Thank you. I don't know why it's not showing on the screen, but I can see that you sent a gift. It just says that you sent a gift. I don't know what you sent, but thank you so much. Anyway, okay. Oh, it's the heart me that they sent. Thank you. Sorry, I was looking down. Okay. Next, normally it'll say it out to the side though. It'll say that they sent like their heart me. It just says that they sent a gift. But I guess yeah, I switched my account from a business account back to a personal account. We'll talk about that later on while I switched over. Anyway, you also need to have some type of photo or video, or if it's a digital product, you need an image that's going to represent what that offer is. We talked about how different colors encourage people to purchase your products and services. The benefits of your offer always need to be on that page, and then who like the page is actually for, right? And is don't be like, oh, it's for everyone. No, we need to call out in between 1 to 3 specific niches. Okay. And then if there's an upsell or cross sell that you can offer, adding that to the order bump. Then we actually wrote emails together. Okay. We spent over a week writing emails. So if any of you guys don't have the workbook and you need to know what to put in your emails, get the workbook because the workbook has the emails in there. I'm not going to go through all of them. If you missed it, go get the workbook. Okay. So then you have your copies of all of the emails. So then we went into segmentation, which has a lot to do with being able to make money online. And so that brings us now to setting up our social media pages for sales, because believe it or not, there's actually this thing that's called page stacking. Y'all, I do not know what is happening right now. My TikTok is doing a bunch of stuff. I don't even know why it's moving over and trying to bring people up. Like, what is going on? We're going through education right now. What is happening right now? I don't know. I don't know I don't know what's happening right now, baby. It's all kinds of stuff. It's doing what it feels like doing. Thank you for my heart plus high performing mompreneur. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what's going on. Good day, 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 everybody. I don't know. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Me, her hands. All right, you guys. Let's see. Hold on. Let me change this to. So you have been caught up. Hopefully everybody has page 16. Is everybody on page 16 of their workbook? Is everybody on page 16 of their workbook? If you're on page or you're 16 of your workbook, please let me know. Okay. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, so we can go ahead and get into it. And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Ashley, and basically I help people make money online. I've been helping people get paid to do things that they like to do and that they want to do for over a decade. I have almost 900 clients that have hit six-figure incomes. 176 of my clients have done $1 million in under a year. And I have 5 clients that earn over $10 million a year. And I love everything about business. Okay. I love everything about business. business. And I love everything about helping people get paid to do things that they like to do. And a lot of people come to me because they've taken other programs, classes, and courses, spent a lot of money, and they couldn't make any money. So I get on here and I teach for the free 99 things that you can do to help turn that situation around. Okay. We also help get people ready for brand deals and all that good stuff. And please, y'all, share, invite, invite, invite. Okay. So let's talk about page stacking, because there is a proper way to actually, thank you for my bracelets, Lady Thompson. There is a proper way to stack your page so that you're going to generate income as compared to just posting, kind of like mindlessly. Okay. So first thing first, you need to make sure that you have whatever your featured offer is at the top of your tree. Okay, so your link tree is basically whenever people click the link in their bio, the page that they see, and is going to put things into segments so that way it's easy for your customers to find whatever it is they want to buy. A lot of people think that they may need a website to make money online. You do not need a website. You need a tree and you need a cart. So for instance, Shopify is an example of a cart. Shopify is one of my favorite carts because it's actually mobile friendly. So it's going to automatically resize from a phone to a tablet to a laptop and so on and so on. Okay. So 75% of traffic that goes to our websites comes from social media pages. Okay. So literally, this is why mobile sites are so important, because most of your audience, if they're finding you on TikTok, if they're finding you on Instagram, if they're finding you on YouTube or wherever they're watching you at, they probably are on their phones, which means they're going to click the link from their phone. So this is why you need to have a page that's mobily optimized. I hope that is making sense to y'all, because a lot of people try to evade this. They try and get around it however they can. They try to not focus on this. And then I also see a lot of people like spending, days and weeks and sometimes months on their websites. And like, I got news for y'all. Most people are not going to your website. So do I think that you should be spending $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on a website? Not to start off. Now, eventually, as your business grows, we can turn it into something else. But a lot of y'all literally would be able to make more sales if you had an easier shopping experience. Okay. And that starts inside of your, because some of you guys, you are selling like services, right? And so if your tree just has like maybe 5 services listed inside of there and people can click that, right? They can click and they can automatically go to that service and book, you're in good shape. You're going to make sales. The purpose of the tree is to make it really, really easy for your clients to be able to get whatever products and services they need from you without looking around, without searching, okay? Searching all over the place. Because what happens whenever people go to a website, first of all, websites take a long time to load. Like, I know some of y'all are like, oh, it's only 3 seconds. Baby, that's a long time in the digital world. And I'm telling you, if that page does not pop off immediately, most people are out of there in about 2 seconds, if they're even giving you 2 seconds. Then once the page loads, they have to find your menu. Then once they find your menu, they have to hope that they go to the right section. Okay. So now they have to click to the right section. Then once they get in the right section, if you have multiple products listed underneath that section or segment, now they have to search through the multiple products. Then once they find the product that they like, they have to click on it and it has to load. Then once the page loads, they have to go through and read the description or look for the price or whatever's going on. Most of y'all's systems are set up where people have to add something to their cart. Now they have to add it to the cart, then they have to put in their payment information, and most of y'all don't have on-page processors. And because you don't have on-page processors, what happens is now at that point, they're redirected to an external site. Most of the time it's going to be PayPal or Stripe. Some of you guys are using Square, so that your client can continue the purchase, right? This is what's going on a regular basis, and this is why a lot of y'all are losing sales, as opposed to if you as opposed to if you have a tree where people just click the link in your bio, they tap the button or whatever it is that they want, and then they go and check out. You're way more likely to get a sale. Okay, way more likely. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense to everybody? It makes sense or not? Does that make sense or not? Okay. So part of your page prep is making sure that you have a tree, a very clean tree, a streamlined tree where it's easy for people to get to whatever it is that they're looking for. Okay. Which is which literally y'all are about to see me change my tree. I'm getting caught up on my client stuff first, and then I better get caught up on my stuff. Okay. Next thing you need that URL, like right in your bio. If you have a product of the day, a product of the week, a product of the month, something idea that you're trying to move, that you're trying to sell, that also needs to go in the top of the tree. If y'all can spam me down with 1 cent gifts, that will help. Thank you, Glorious Locks, for sharing. Yes, please do share the live, honey. Share the live, share the live. Give, give, give. Tap screen, tap screen. Our taps aren't going anywhere. We should have already been like over 12,000 likes. What are y'all doing? Y'all don't do me like this morning. Don't make me have to, child, don't make me be in here and one of them people be like, I gotta shut down the live. I gotta shut down the live because y'all out here in these streets and y'all want to be stingy with taps and stingy with likes. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Or why are we doing it? Okay, what are we doing and why are we doing it? Don't be like that. Hey VV, thank you for my hand heart love. Thank you, VV Embroidery. All right, power tap, factual, okay? Like literally everybody else charges thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and they don't even break this stuff down like this for y'all. This is why y'all are paying all this money for these courses and classes and ending up nowhere. And then I already know one of y'all is after every live, there's at least 4 or 5 of y'all that say, oh, I need to work with you 1-to-1. I need to consult with you. I need a plan. I need help with a lunch, blah, 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 blah. Click the link in my bio, go to the 1-to-1 section. It's like the second or third button up there. And you're going to book what's called a power session. Okay. Power sessions are good for specific questions, okay? Like a super specific question related to your business. Don't come into the power session asking me, how can I rebuild or rebrand my business? That's more than one question. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I need a specific question. Like we need to have a question out here in these streets that's seriously a question that is like, I'm having a lunch and I need to get awareness for another like 3,000 people or 5,000 people. What do I need to do? Or I've been trying to put XYZ together and it's not working. Can you look at my page and tell me what I'm doing wrong, why I'm struggling with conversion? That's what I mean when we're talking about specific questions. If you don't have a specific question or if you want an overall business plan, that goes into a laser session, okay? Because it takes a lot of work to dig around and research and investigate your stuff and research your market and get into the back end of your posting, your clients, the current audience you have. I got to look at your funnels, all kinds of stuff. Okay. A lot going on over there, if that makes sense. So anyway, tap, 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 tickety, tick, tick, click, 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 all of that good stuff. All right. Now let's continue on. And if you like, oh, I need a 1-to-1, baby, when you click the link in the bio, you'll see that there's a buy now, pay later option on the 1-to-1 as well. Okay. So you can get in there and do what you need to do. All right. So next that we need to do as far as setting up the page to get the page prepared, you need to get pixel codes, and pixel codes need to go onto the main offer page. You need a pixel code on your landing page for your lead magnet. You need a pixel code on the confirmation page for the lead magnet. You need a pixel code to go on the actual tripwire page where we're offering that first paid product. You need a pixel code to go on the page, like the confirmation or the receipt page after someone purchases. If you have a core offer, you need a pixel to go on the landing page that gives a description about the offer, and you need a pixel code that goes on the receipt page. Okay. Now, why do you need these pixel codes? Because if you're on social media and you plan on ever running ads, aka retargeting ads, the only way to retarget these people is if you have the pixel codes. Okay. Now, the way that Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, the way that they make money is by basically being the middleman. So they will track the people that have come to your pages, okay? But they are not going to tell you who those people are. Yes, do what her hand says. Power tap. Thank you, thank you. Does that make sense? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? They are not absolutely 100%. They're not gonna tell you. Okay. Okay. And a lot of y'all don't have pixels on your page. And this is a problem. And I know some of y'all don't have it because whenever y'all do a 1-to-1 with me, and then later, technically, y'all should be following me around the internet, or I should be seeing your content whenever I get on these social media platforms. Well, I don't see them because I don't see your ads, I don't see your posts because you never ever put in pixels to retarget me. Okay. Now you can build out different audiences once the pixels are on the page. So you can get on social media and you can say, I want to retarget everybody that was interested. So they came to this page to get my lead magnet, but they did not sign up. I want to retarget them with another piece of content to maybe encourage them to sign up. Or you can say all the people that went to my website this week and those people didn't purchase anything from me. Okay. I want to be able to test. I want to be able to show back up and maybe offer them a 15% off coupon if they go ahead and book today, right? Or maybe I can offer them a free product if they go ahead and they book with me today. That's how that works, okay? You also can build retargeting ads based off of people that have saved your content, engaged with your content. I really love doing it from people that have saved my content, baby. Like that's a whole entire mood, whole entire vibe. Good morning. Is it good to buy ads on social media like Facebook and TikTok? It is, but I always tell people that they shouldn't be spending money on ads until they're making organic sales consistently. If you're not making 3 to 5 sales on your own organically just through like you putting out your natural content, when you put out your ads, you're going to waste money. And I don't care what anybody says. And y'all have to remember a lot of people that charge you to do ads, they're in the business of selling. Okay. They really don't care if they're successful with the ads or not. And I know this firsthand because a lot of people come to me. Thank you for the badge, Jessica LaShawn. A lot of people come to me to fix what these other people have not done correctly. They come to me to get help on the back end. I cannot count the amount of clients that have spent $15,000, $20,000 with some other company that's supposed to be running ads for them. And literally, I have to come in and I'm like, yeah, this is being targeted to, 65-year-old white men when they have a natural hair care product and it's not going to any Black women at all that even show any interest in natural hair care products. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole entire thing. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, please. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for everyone that's sending the gifts. Okay, y'all, we're doing good. We got our power ups. Remember the rule we found out last night. Thank you, Vogue Room. Thank you, Risa. Y'all are right in line. Okay, but does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So, and I like, for instance, inside of my Instacorn Academy, that's why it's always wild to me that I have people that want to go back and forth with me about the price of Instacoin, especially when I put it on sale for like $49.97 for the whole entire year. And I teach ads inside of there, and I teach how to do influencer ads too, micro influencer, nano ads, content creation, helping you get your credit together, I actually have clients that we've helped them get business loans, business credit cards. We've helped them put together their entire structure, get brand deals, all that kind of stuff. And then we have a monthly payment plan for it too. And I'm like, this is wild that y'all will pay somebody like $12,000 plus a 10% or 12% commission on what you sell, because these people getting out of control with the ad stuff. I've never seen anything like it. I started off like doing ads. Like that's what I started off doing for people. That's how I worked into consulting. But I started off running people's ads, and my ads work. You said, yeah, the Instacoin is a whole MBA. Thank you, Night Nurse. Okay, I'm telling you, it works. How can you sign up with me? Miss Hubba Bubba, if you send me a DM, I'll get you a link. Instacoin is like invite only. So I normally like to ask a few questions to see if you're going to be a good fit for it. And if you are, I'll get you a link to sign up. I would love to help you grow your business. And like I said, I have one-to-one sessions too. Some people like me to do social media audits. Some people need like a power session with me. Some people want me to put together a lunch plan for them. So, but I normally tell people Instacoin is the best way. It's the most economical, and we can work on building out your business for a year. You know what I'm saying? And people get results. But y'all, these ads people, they don't care. They don't care. And I'm telling you what I know. And they all are all going to show you some. Look at this result we got from this client, blah, 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 blah. They're all going to tell you that. But they're not going to tell you that they had 35 clients and that was the only one that they were able to, turn around. You know what I'm saying? Then not like I was shook when I saw how I was shook when I saw that now that they will charge you a monthly fee to run your ads, and then they want to charge you a percentage of the sales that you make. What? That's insane, because you're already getting paid for running the ads. And y'all, please keep in mind, you still have to pay for the ad spend. So now you're paying somebody $3,000, $5,000, $7,000 a month to run ads for you. Then they want a percentage of the sales that you make off of the ads that they ran for you. And you still have to pay the $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $2,000, whatever they're spending on the ads. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You said you want to join Instacoin, Catalina. Send me a DM. Put the word Instacoin in the DM, Catalina, and that way I can search for it and pull it up. And same thing that I just told Miss Hubba Bubba. We'll go through some initial questions, because I like to. One of the reasons I have such a high success rate with being able to help clients is because I try and match y'all to the right product or to the right program, right? So if you're not a good fit for it, then we'll find, what's the next thing for you. And if you are a good fit for it, then, we'll get you a link, baby, get you signed up. We'll get you into onboarding, and then we can start actually working on stuff. Is wild. Okay. So you need pixels. Okay. A pixel is nothing except for a little snippet of code. Okay. The code, you take that snippet and you put it in the headline tag of these important pages I just gave to you. So now you can get on social media and you can say, hey, I want to send this to everyone that went to this particular page for my company. I want to sell it to them if they've been there this week. And I want to send them an ad and offer them 10% off, or buy one, get one free, or here's your free gift, or maybe offer them like a call, or you know what I mean? Something like that. Can you see if you're a good fit for Instacoin? Yeah, you can. Anybody that wants to come into Instacoin, this is what I'll do. Y'all DM me the word Instacoin, and throughout y'all now today, I work. Okay, I work. So it's going to be kind of off and on throughout the day. I wish I could give you a specific time to say, I'm going to respond back to you during this time. I probably won't go through any inbox messages until around 11 a.m. because I do have a class as soon as I get off of this live. I have a class with my clients. Okay. So it'll be around 11 a.m. before I start going through messages, and I'll send y'all a few questions. Okay. Please answer the questions and answer them honestly. I can't help you if y'all lie to me. Okay. Answer the questions honestly. Then I'll go back through them again later on this afternoon through y'all's answers. And then from there, I will be able to say, okay, here's a good fit to Instacoin, and I'll get y'all a link. Okay. And then any of you guys that are signing up, the last time I offered Instacoin, was it like a week ago, y'all? I feel like I just did a special for Instacoin. So we're not that far behind the special. So I'll honor the $49.97 price point for any of you guys want to sign up. And that's for the whole year. And y'all can buy now, pay later. We have like a payment plan. If you have bad credit, we have flex pay, and you can sign up and all of that good stuff. Okay. So y'all can get on in there, and we can get to working on your business. Even if you don't have a business and you're at the beginning stages, we have a lot of students that come into Instacoin and do really, really well from that aspect as well. Okay. Y'all heard the price. Okay. So if you know the way that that price don't work for you, that price don't work for you, be honest. You know what I mean? And Instacoin may not be for you right now, but there may be another product, you know what I mean? Like y'all can do a DIY or something like that, or maybe come into one of our like small group memberships where you're going to be, you know, working on your own accord, but it will help you still make some money, if that makes sense. So that's what we like to do. Baby, here they go clowning this morning with the hammers. Y'all remember the rules that I told y'all last night that we found out? It don't matter if you're not the top 3 if we don't hit that particular point value. And I can't say it out loud because other people be watching our streams. They be in our lives. Okay. Tap that screen now. If you're in here and you're not sending gifts, okay, and you're watching, I need everybody to invite a biz bestie right now. Somebody that you know that's starting a business, or they want to start a business, or they need help with their sales, especially on social media. Invite them on in here. Also, if you're not sending me a gift or a badge right now, baby, you better be tapping that screen like crazy, okay? When y'all share, when y'all tap the screen and like, that actually helps me get sent out onto the FYP so more people can join our lovely community and they can get their monies together too. Okay. All right. Next thing next. Okay. You don't have to do this, but you better do this. Y'all like that? I said you don't have to. Also, any of you guys, we're going through the sell your stuff workbook. Okay, if you're wondering what I'm going through, y'all, we're on page 16 for everybody that has the workbook. If y'all need this workbook, click the link in the bio, tap the first button. It'll give you the workbook. You'll have the copies of the emails and everything we went through, and you'll have video trainings to go along with this. Because most of y'all are not going to remember this in your head. So if you have the workbook, you're gonna write down in the space. Okay. Now with this workbook, okay, you don't have to, but baby, I'm gonna tell you better. Okay. Any of y'all in the kingdom, y'all know you're gonna either whip out your $1 Million Thoughts book, or you gonna whip out your profit planner, whichever one you got. Okay. Some of y'all got both of them. Woohoo! Some of y'all just have the profit planner. Use the profit planner. So you know there's a section in here to write down your audiences. You have to write down your audiences, because I'm telling y'all what's going to happen. Y'all are going to get inside of the ads managers, whether y'all doing YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Y'all are going to get inside of there, okay? And once y'all get inside of there, y'all are going to get very overwhelmed. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a long time. I've worked with a lot of people. And then you're going to start creating these test audiences, and you aren't going to know which audience goes to which ad goes to which audience. You're not going to know. And what's going to happen because you don't know? You're going to get confused, and then you're just going to get out of there. You're never going to go back in the account again. So what I need you to do is go into your profit planner, and you're going to name your test audience for that pixel. You're going to name it, and you're going to write it down in your book. And then they're going to give you a pixel code. You're going to write down, like, there's like a number, like a tag for the pixel code. You're going to write down the tag. So now when you go inside of your account, it's very easy for you to know what goes where. See how that works? You're going to pick up, you ain't going to write it on a random piece of paper because you may accidentally throw it. You're going to pick up your profit planner, okay? And then right there, we got sections inside of here, okay? You're going to pick up your profit planner, baby, okay? You can even do it at the top of the page on the first page. Yes, this has a content planner in here for those of you that are wondering outside of content. You're going to write it down. So now you know. And you're going to say, this goes to this audience. And I want to create an audience of people that have gone to my opt-in page but didn't opt in. I want to send this to all of the people that actually signed up. Right? So now you can retarget people. You also have your emails, you have your text, and you have your natural, like your organic, like reels and stories and posts that now you can reach people. Okay, you said, I'm new here. I have more than one business. They're all in demand. Congratulations. Word of mouth is great. I need to really capitalize on this online stuff. You do, because I have a business and it does great with word of mouth too. And then I was able to scale quickly, like, because I coupled that with also like getting new clients and new customers through the digital markets. Okay. Next, you need to create a duplicate opt-in page. So any of you guys has been going through this series, even though we took a little break, y'all know we already made an opt-in page. You're not going to make a new opt-in page. You're just going to duplicate the existing opt-in page. Okay. Why do we duplicate the opt-in pages? Because I really, really, really like to make it easy for me on tracking where my traffic comes from. So if I'm going to run an ad on Instagram and I'm going to run an ad on TikTok, I'm going to create 2 duplicate opt-in pages. Okay. This is just me. You don't have to do this, but this works really well for me. This works really well for my clients. So now we may have landing page, and I may put TikTok at the end, landing page, IG at the end, landing page, FB at the end. Okay. So, right. So now whenever I decide to run ads, if you're going to run ads, well, now you can take the URL for the TikTok page and add it into your TikTok ads manager. You can take the slug for the Facebook page and put it into your Facebook ads manager. Y'all see where I'm going? Y'all see where I'm going? So now everything is connected. So now whenever you're looking at a page, in case there's some type of glitch inside of the system, on Facebook and Instagram, in case that is happening. Thank you, Risa. Thank you, Honey Pie. In case that's happening, if that is what's happening, well, guess what? Well, now you can look at the page and you can see the traffic for yourself. You can see what the conversion rates are like. And so now, because what happens is a lot of people are running ads and they don't know which ads are performing the best. Okay. So now you're able to look and you can see, you be like, man, this ad we were running on Instagram, it wasn't hidden, right? It only converted at a 3%. We got to try something different over there. Maybe we have to try a different audience over there. Maybe we have to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when we get over there, okay, not only do we have to try a different audience, but maybe whenever we get over there, thank you, Riri, right? Maybe we got to change like the actual video or the graphic or the colors, or we need more detail on the page for that audience. But whatever it is, you can figure it out. Then you may look and you be like, man, my TikTok stuff is juice. Like, man, we had 2,000 webinar sign-ups and 1,600 of them came from TikTok. I need to push some more money towards TikTok, and let's see if we can get it from 1,600 to 3,200 to 4,200. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So realistically, when you're out here in these streets, you're going to have to create something that makes it easy for you to keep up with what you're keeping up with. And you duplicating a page, literally just changing the URL slug at the end is all it takes. Everything is still going to be there. Okay. After you, now we have something that's organized, right? Now everything is organized. It's easy to follow. It's easy to pay attention to. And your original page is what you use when you go live. Your original page is what you use whenever you are like posting in your stories and your reels, and you're telling people to click the link in the bio. That's what you do with your original story. Okay, that's what you do with that original page. So like literally, whenever I tell you I go click the link in my bio right now, that's not attached to any type of ad system that I have, because I like to see what is my conversion like organically from whenever I'm doing a regular post or a story or a reel, and I'm encouraging you guys to go over, or I'm encouraging you guys to sign up for something. See how that works? Does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Next, while you're doing all of this in the back end, and I realize that a lot of you like work 9 to 5s, you have kids, you have spouses, you got workout routines you got to keep up with, you got to meal prep, baby, you got to drink your water, you got to pray to the Lord, you got appointments and stuff like that on your calendar. I realize that a lot of y'all are not going to be able to get everything set up in a day that we just went through. So it may take you a whole entire week, and that's fine. Okay. But in the process, you still have to be putting the content on the front end. So first thing you're going to ask yourself, who uses your offer? Not who is it for, who actually uses it. And remember, we talked about this yesterday. There's a difference between who can use it, who finds value in it, and who can afford it. Because a lot of us that own businesses, whatever our service is or whatever the product is, we're like, oh, this is for everybody. But it's not for everybody. That's the reality of the situation. So like literally, who is actually using my offer? Like, what do they look like? Okay. What do they actually look like? What do they do? All right. So for instance, in the kingdom, I know 85% of y'all are natural. Gang gang. Right. Shout out to everybody that's team natural. The majority of my audience, okay, Afro American. Okay. Some of you said you want to be known as Sulan. Okay. All of that good. That's y'all. Gang gang in these streets. Okay. The next sector, the rest of my audience are normally like brown people or who would be considered minority. Shout out to our Caucasian brothers and sisters in the kingdom. It's a sprinkle of y'all. I think it's only like maybe 3% of my audience or something that's Caucasian. Everybody else over here is a black or brown person, okay, or an indigenous person that's inside of the kingdom, right? So what do they look like? Why do you need to know what they look like? Because if you're creating, especially those of you that have faceless pages, okay, if you have a faceless page, if you're creating content for that audience, especially when your face is not there, you need to find faces of other people that look like them. If you're going to put people on your post, if you're going to put people on your ads, this is the reality. This is what has to happen. Period. Thank you, Risa. This is what has to happen. There's no way around it. If you don't want to use people, then you need to use images. You have to use memes. You need to use things that like are references for them in their community. That's how that goes, you guys. It's not a way around it. Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? Some of y'all are struggling with conversion because literally you're putting up images that your audience can't relate to. And so the audience that you've developed on social media looks nothing like the people that you're putting in these images. And this is why you're struggling with conversions on your opt-in page, and you're struggling with conversions as far as like when it comes to sales. You will be surprised how that small flip will actually give you a big result. Next, you need to ask yourself, how do they use your offer? How do they use your offer? Because now you may need to create some images or some videos of that being done. So, and you can do your tutorials around how to use it. So let's say, for instance, y'all see, I'm going to use makeup because I feel like everyone has seen makeup tutorials on social media. So y'all see that there's so many different makeup creators. They're all like, oh, this is how I keep, get my makeup, my foundation smooth. This is my 15-minute face. This is my easy makeup. And they're like contouring with their fingers and stuff instead of brushes. This is how I highlight XYZ. There's probably like at least 200 different nose contour videos, like just floating around on the internet right now. Same products, everybody using them totally different, right? This is how to get rid of texture in your skin, whatever it is, right? Like literally, how are people using it? What are they using it for? So for me, if I know a lot of you guys are wanting to be able to like get more outreach, you want to actually get more sales, you're trying to get more conversions, right? So I may make a little video and it may say 3 things I did to increase my conversion in 7 days. And then I may say, check the description, and I'm going to type out a long description and give you guys the 3 things. Or as I'm going through each thing, I may show a sample. So if I'm talking about segmenting my email, then it may be an image of like, if it's not me, I'm doing a faceless page, I may AI generate an image of a girl, of a Black woman, click clacking on a laptop to show her segmenting the email, right? Or I may do a green screen of the inside of like Go High Level or Constant Contact or something, and you can see the different segments and the different portions inside of the email. Does that make sense? Ooh. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Come on, MVP Risa in the building. Yes, baby, he's finally giving us gloves, good power ups. But does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Then the next thing that we may do. Okay, next thing that we may do while we're out here in the streets, okay? Not may do, we need to do. You need to ask yourself what's going to help them extend the use of their offer. What's going to help them extend the use of their offer? So is it like, how are they going to be able to extend it? Do they need to wash it a certain way? Do they need to put it up a certain way? Do they need to store it at a certain temperature? Is it multifaceted, right? There's 5 or 6 things they can do with it. Do they need to download it? Do they need an access code? Y'all, that is content. And a lot of people don't understand strategic content that creates a customer over content that's just, out here to get you clicks, likes, and views. Okay. So we're talking specifically about content that's going to convert someone into a customer. So a lot of times listing out the care instructions of things, how you can maintain it, how you can use it for multiple different occasions or arenas, how to store it, you know what I mean? Like common issues and how to get past those issues or those challenges are absolutely 100% gonna help you create a customer. Okay. Next, how do people get started? Yes, you can create content around how to get started. So if there are frequently asked questions that people are asking you about how to get started, or if there's like a little confusion or complication in the industry or around the product or the utilization, you literally can make content to say, this is how you get started, or this is, are you overwhelmed with XYZ? Do this instead, right? This is my new favorite thing to do. This is a trick I learned about blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is a very real thing. So literally just write down the answers. How does someone get started? And we're going to create content around that. Next question you can ask yourself, what do they do after, like immediately after they use your product? Or if you have a service, immediately after immediately after you've rendered service, what's their next step? A lot of times this is great content, again, because now you're giving your clients direction, you're showing yourself as a resource, you're giving them recommendations or referrals, whatever it is that they are looking for. Okay, all of these things are happening simultaneously, piece by piece by piece, and now we're creating content that actually gets you a customer. This is content that actually gets you a client. Okay. A lot of y'all be out here playing games in these streets and y'all are not actually working on who's like what content to put out that's going to convert someone into a customer. And remember, this type of content isn't going to be the most popular. Okay. This isn't going to be the content that's just going to get you tons and tons and tons and tons of views. Every now and then it'll happen. But most of this type of content that we're going through is going to have it's going to have like a lower engagement, okay, because we're working with a specific niche audience, but this is what's going to make you the most money. And I tell people a lot of your content that doesn't have the highest amount of engagement is normally the content that makes the most money for you. Thank you, Risa. Thank you, Glorious Locks. Okay. Next question you can ask to create easy content that's going to give you a customer. Are there any specific terms? Are there any definitions? Are there any apps, any tools, any softwares, any specific processes that are specific to the desired outcome that your client is looking for, or something that's specific to your industry? Because literally you literally can make a video and be like, hey, this is a term or this is a word we hear often in our industry. Do you know what it means? If you don't, let me tell you, and when it applies or how to use it. So y'all hear me do this all the time whenever I come in and I do extensive trainings about a funnel and what a funnel is and how it works. When I talk about like client acquisition, right? Y'all know we did business math. Not last week, the week before. We did 3 days of business math. We went through your GMs, we went through break evens, we went through pricing your products, right? We went through your fixed costs, your variable costs, right? We did a whole exercise on business expenses, what category would they go in, all of that kind of stuff. That was literally me taking terms that are in business and finance and saying, okay, this is what this really means. This is how you apply this as a small business owner or as a side hustler. Y'all, you can do it with anything. Okay. Anything. It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that you do, I promise you there's specific vernacular or jargon that is just for your industry or around your product. Okay. I even see people getting online. I love probably one of my favorite series is called Hood Translations, is where they take, stuff from the corporate world to like the everyday. And they're like, this is what you do with this. Okay. So that's where we're going to stop it for today. They got us through the entire page 16 of the workbook. So that means the next time we're in Sell Your Stuff, we'll be on 17. All right. If you found this information helpful today, let me know in the chat by putting up a crown emoji. If we got questions, y'all got to do Q&A real quick. I literally only have 5 minutes for Q&A because I got to get into class. Okay. So if you got questions, drop whatever questions. If you found this information helpful, okay, and you know you need all the stuff that we covered today, and you know you need those emails I was talking about earlier, and you know you need to know what goes on a high converting opt-in page and a confirmation page, and you need help figuring out what your offers are going to be, you need to click the link in the bio, you need to tap the first button, and you need to get Sell Your Stuff. Okay, it's normally $197. It's only $47 right now. You will see a countdown timer on the page. When the countdown timer goes down, the price goes up. That's the way it works. That is something that's called graduated pricing that you're witnessing. Okay, so graduated pricing is a common technique that we use in social media to convert clients and customers. So basically, people that move earlier, they get the offer at a lower price, or they get a bonus or a gift with it. And then as the countdown timer changes, right, the price continues to go up, or you eliminate the free gifts or the additional offers that come with the package. So this will get you the workbook. It will get you the video guides as well to go with the workbook, so that way you can use it. And also, if you're in class with us, you see that there are spots where you can write in things. So as we go through it together live, you can fill out the information. So now you have your own little personal map on what you can do, right, to help you sell more of your stuff. All right. So I don't know. Did y'all like business before work? This is the first day we're trying this. I didn't promote it. I didn't advertise it. I did not send out an email, nothing. I just literally got on and was like, and turned on the camera. Okay. If y'all like the early morning business before work, let me know, and I will consider continuing this. And this may become a regular thing. You said you think it's great, baby. Okay, look, we gonna see. The y'all that's here think it's great. We gonna see if the rest of the kingdom thinks it's great, if they be out here showing up on a regular basis. Y'all, Riri, y'all give it up to Ria. Okay, if you guys are not following Riri, please follow my girl Riri over here in the kingdom. Riri is amazing. She is our comment captain. Okay, y'all know she is also the greatest moderator this side of the Mississippi. She is a classy gal, and we love her. Also, Riri has this company called Nube, for those of you that do not know. Nube is designed for those of you that want to look like you got a BBL, okay? Or if you actually did get BBLs and you need to maintain it, okay? Now, everybody watching me on Facebook and YouTube, here is the link so you guys can grab the Sell Your Stuff workbook and the copies of the training. I just put them in the chat. But let's talk about Nube, okay? And it's spelled Nubay, okay? Nube. That's where you can Nube Skincare. That's where you can find her on social media. She has all kinds of lotions, potions, and creams that actually work. So, ladies, if your bosoms, okay, that gravity is setting in, the skin is, y'all know how the skin starts looking when it's outside of a bra. Babe, she has serums and potions and lotions to help plump those things right on up, so they sitting up nice and perky. Okay, if you don't like your gut to butt ratio, and your gut is a little bit bigger than your butt, or is trying to get bigger than your butt, she has all kinds of slimming creams that actually work, that you can put on, and they will help to shrink your waistline and shrink your stomach. Okay, if you want a delectable derriere back there, okay, baby, she got it for you. Okay, she got it for you. Now, if you actually did go and get cosmetic procedures and you need to protect your investment and maintain, she has the products for you as well, so you can keep looking snatched, so you can look smelt. Okay, so whether if you want to look like you had a BBL, okay, you're going to get her BBLs in a box. If you need to protect your investment, okay, you're going to consult with her, and she's going to give you the right product mix, so that way you can be out here looking how you need to look, okay, like a snack in the summertime. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the business training this morning. Okay, again, go click the link in my bio, get the Sell Your Stuff workbook, so that way you have the workbook and the video guide with it. Okay, everybody else that was talking about you want to work with me in Instacoin, don't forget, DM me the words Instacoin so I can find your message. Easier, I'll ask you the initial questions. please answer the questions for me. We'll go through and see if you're a good fit. If you're not a good fit for Instacoin, though, we'll try and get you in the right program or the right product. Some of you guys are going to be good candidates to just do stuff yourself, right? And I can give you the suite of products that you need for that. And hopefully we get you guys signed up, and so we can get y'all into onboarding and get to work on making money for y'all real quick. Okay, real bad. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to try and come back on TikTok at lunchtime so we can battle. Y'all know how that goes. But outside of that, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest.